This is Chiranjeevi as CHEMMaster from CHEMMaster.online. Here we are with an important video that is on why I'm a failure. I can say each and everyone suffers from the sentence why I'm a failure at certain stages of their life. Don't worry, because no one in the world has success without a failure. And we have so many famous quotes so failure is the success step. So be strong and just look back at the setbacks of your failure, and if you resolve them, success is yours. Now here in this video we are going to look at 5 important setbacks which are the major reasons of your failure, and if you come across and if you resolve those setbacks, I can guarantee your success. Now, failure. So if you just go to CSIR examination center at examination time, and if you meet some people or some CSIR aspirants, you can hear some different words from them. So some people will say, it is my first attempt, I'm just here to check the pattern of CSIR examination. And you can hear, it is my 3rd time, it is my 5th time, it is my 10th time, and some will say more than 10 times too. And I can say here, some of my friend just told me and just made a joke that I spent more than 20,000 as an examination fee of CSIR. So you can see so many people like they're out for that particular CSIR and so many all India level examinations. So it is not only for CSIR and all other examinations. I will say this video for all the all India level competitive examination aspirants. So here, why the failure is a frequent factor or frequent thing in some people life. So here I can say, they are not going to learn from their failures. They are not looking at the setbacks of their failure. They are not resolving the setbacks of their failure. That's why people are getting frequent failures. Okay, so here we are going to look at the first most important setback of failure in many people, okay, or many aspirants of all India level competitive examinations. Here the first setback is false preparation strategy. Unfortunately, nowadays everyone wish to get success in a shortcut way and in less time. So for that, so many are making money by just by that particular weakness of short time success. Okay, so here I'm just saying the first setback is false preparation strategy. Here, so many are wishing to get success from a short period. That's why they are not going to look at complete concept of that particular topic of that particular syllabus of examination. So they are just learning important, they are just picking important points and important concept. Okay, so that's why they are unable to solve all, that means a required number of questions, and that's why they are not getting success. So here the solution is just go through conceptual preparation, not by just logics and tricks, and not through shortcut ways. So if you go through a conceptual preparation, I guarantee the first step you can get the success, and you will come across and you will resolve this setback. So I'm going to give some 1 or 2 examples here. So base hydrolysis of transition metal complex. If you are a CSIR chemical science aspirants, I'm just giving the examples of chemistry because I am from chemistry, okay, right? But you will just look at on your examination or on your category of examination, okay, right, whatever. So here, if you look at base hydrolysis of transition metal complexes, so we have frequent questions from base hydrolysis of transition metal complexes in CSIR and GATE examinations. If you see previous year papers, you will find different questions on base hydrolysis. By that, everyone look at base hydrolysis of transition metals. Why not they are solving? Still why not they are solving the questions whenever the question is appear in the next examination? What is the problem? So here they are just looking at the important points of base hydrolysis. Here we can say from base hydrolysis it is just SN2 process, SN1CB process. If a ligand which is coordinated to that particular metal center, if have acidic protons, it will go through SN1CB mechanism. Like this, they are picking important points of that particular concept. They are not looking at complete, they are not analyzing that concept completely. Okay, so that's why here 90% of people or 90% of aspirants are unable to solve whenever the question comes from that same concept. We know that base hydrolysis of transmetal complex is very important topic, and everyone look at that concept. Okay, but they are unable to solve that question in the examination hall whenever the new kind of question comes from it. So the reason is they are not going to prepare that concept in a complete way. They are just picking some important points and they are just memorizing them. Okay, right. And next example I'm going to show Maxwell squares. So if we get a question based on this strict TPSV GHUF, so everyone solve within seconds. But if we have given with a twist in it, 99% of aspirants are unable to solve the question from that Maxwell relations. So we are getting frequent questions on Maxwell's relations, but more than 90% percentage of aspirants are unable to solve the questions on it because they will just come through this Maxwell square concept. Okay, so this trick is applicable whenever that kind of question is there in examination. If is there any twist, they are unable to solve it. But if one go through the concept of Maxwell relations and important thermodynamical equations, they will solve through the concept if the trick is not applicable. So here I can say that tricks and logics will have limits. Okay, tricks and logics have limits, but not conceptual learning. So if you learn concepts, you can solve any kind of problem. Okay, and you will make tricks and logic from that knowledge. So I can say just go through basic conceptual preparation. Okay, then you will after that just go for tricks. Tricks will help whenever that kind of problem is there. If is there any twist, you never solve it. Okay, so that's why my best suggestion here is that go through conceptual preparation. Okay, then after go for tricks and logics, right? And if you resolve this issue, so one setback of your failure decreases and one stepping stone for your success, I can say. Now second setback here, that is uninterested in practicing model exams. So many will prepare hard for examination and they will give lots of time as 12 hours, 14 hours. Still they are not getting success. Why? Because they have vast of knowledge, but they cannot utilize the time properly in the examination hall. At your home, you have lots of time. There is no limitation. So you will might have relaxation and which will focus on that particular problem, will solve it by just taking the time. But in the examination hall, you will have maximum of 3 hours of time. Okay, in the 3 hours of time, you need to solve at least 40 to 50 questions of CSIR. Okay, so in 60 to 65 questions of that means 40 to 45 questions, that is average for gate examinations and all of them. Okay, so in examination hall you need to give at least 2 minutes or 3 minutes for the particular question. Okay, so that stress just makes your mind unthinkable and you are not going to solve it, but you will solve it at your home. I just stressed this sentence in my previous videos also. Okay, in the examination hall you cannot solve that particular question, but you will solve that question after reaching the home by just with your relaxed mindset, because there is no time duration, there is no time limit. Okay, so here the best and best suggestion is that, so the preparation is not enough. Please just go with model exams. So if you practice model exams 5, 10 or more than that, so you will have the command on time utilization. Okay, so that increase your strength of thinking level on that particular question, and you will have idea how much time is given should be given for that particular question. So that will increase your success rate. So here the second setback is uninterested in practicing model exams. And if you go through model exams after your preparation or within your preparation time, which will increase your success rate. And next, a third setback here is practicing only concerned exam previous papers. So many aspirants, for example, if one is preparing for CSIR, they're just looking the previous year CSIR question papers only. So that is not a good idea, because if you see GATE examination, JAM examination, IIT JEE and NEET examinations, the questions are just moving from JAM examination to CSIR, from IIT JEE examination to GATE examination. Okay, so like that, if you look at the different relative examinations, so which will help you, because sometimes questions are repeating or just picking those questions from different examinations and giving in your examination. So you can solve it within seconds because you know that question. So here, look at different kind of examinations, not just go with your particular examination. Okay, just look at all the different kind of possible previous year papers of your related examination. Okay, and fourth setback here, we can say unable to control anxiety after watching known question. Yeah, here for example, I can say a Beckman rearrangement. If you look at a particular question and it clearly says that your mind just thinks that, yeah, it is Beckman's rearrangement, direct question is there. So your mind just stops it never think after that. Okay, so you just based on that Beckman's rearrangement thought, you will choose option within seconds. You are not going to check after that what is it, what is there. Okay, so many times there will be some twist, or there will be some extra steps or extra reaction conditions, I can say. So that's why here you will lose marks, because the questions looks like very easy and you will opt the option within seconds, but there will be some twist. Okay, so the anxiety will reducing your success rate. So if you know the particular question, then just look at that question carefully, because is there any twist, or is there any extra conditions for different possibilities of the answer or product. Okay, so if you take care on it, so the fourth setback of your failure just will become success step. Okay, right. And next one, fifth setback here, exam phobia. 99% of competitive examination aspirants will have this exam phobia. Yes, so I can say whenever exam reaches, that means for example if exam within 2 days or within 1 day, then so many aspirants are just get this problem. They are unable to sleep. That means the sleeplessness can be seen. Okay, and they are not interested to get food. Okay, so we can see this kind of features symptoms in many aspirants. Okay, so sleeplessness, and if we are unable to take food at the time of examination, so which decreases your brain strength, and which increases your concentration, which increases your that means attention. Okay, so all of them reduce your success rate, because you are unable to produce your strength, okay, what you have prepared in that examination hall, so which decrease your success rate. That's why here I can say, so just reduce if you have these symptoms, like if you get sleeplessness whenever exam reaches. Okay, and if you are unable to eat, okay, if you are unable to eat properly at the time of examination, so just be careful and just reduce these things, or exam phobia, then you will get the success. So I can guarantee, if you just resolve all these five setbacks of failure, 99% I will give you the guarantee of your success. Okay, so to decrease or to reduce exam phobia, so just keep on that means some activities like yoga and meditations, which help you a lot. Okay, right, thank you very much. And if you are interested, just visit CHEMMaster.online and join the best concept oriented courses for guaranteed success. Thank you very much.